While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you have quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off in Detroit. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. It's their rookie out of Georgia.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
Throwing on their first play. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
And they did get that win last week, but instead of being a player you win because of, this quarterback was a player they won in spite of. A lot of issues taking care of the football that canceled out, really, the good he did on the field. He knows they were fortunate to get the dub, carry some momentum into this week, and you know he wants to play better.
Wilson out of the pistol. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an L.A. first down. Russ off the play fake. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackled by Jack Campbell. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Wilson now off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing off the play fake here. he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw from Wilson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action on 1st. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They put a receiver in motion here left. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll try and throw it here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jack Fox on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The Chargers are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Throw left side, complete. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll run it, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. He'll get this one to Brown. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. touchdown! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown! I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field. The Lions offense returning to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're throwing it. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers, down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Has room down the left sideline. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers need only one to take the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good field position for the Lions. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Laporta. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. It's Montgomery on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught...
Choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They've got 1st down from the 31. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, and against the better defenses in this league.
Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Russ now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Ross out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
The visitors and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he drives this forward to the 6. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Here's Wilson. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This is taken in at the 13. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Laporta with the grab. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Chargers' 47-yard line.
They'll send him over right. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds Laporta. And they get to him, but this is a first down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Lions like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Returns looking good so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. First down, here's Rudd. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got him back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And it'll be a gain of about 4, but doesn't trick the mountain that they have to climb now on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will go on offense. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On target to his man, Tony. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the 36. This one is taken in by Tony. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hill breaks out the spin cycle. He's in. Touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. Wilson out of the pistol. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one hits for 30. And the Chargers will have a first. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Wilson with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be...
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams coming in motion right. They go play action on first. Throwing the out route complete. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. We're at the 2-10. Here's a throw. Got his target, it's Tony. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on third and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
48-yard attempt.
Up and good from Joseph. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. First down throw from Wilson. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Darius Slayton, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week on Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. We got a strong first half out of the running back Isaiah Pacheco. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it a fourth down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects with Montgomery.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third and long for him here. Montgomery hauls this one in. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 19-yard line.
Another try following the sack. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Up and good from Joseph. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Russ looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Handoff here to Sanders. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Draymond Jones. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Russ setting to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Wilson now from the gun. That's brought in by Moody. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Sanders will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Whistle sound as the defense decides to call timeout. Here's Sanders once more. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Daron Kearse has the INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Running this one left. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. He can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put him behind this guy, and now it's 4th down. He's back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Sanders. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense working quickly. They go right back to Sanders. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. Now outruns their offense to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Chargers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. One of the tight ends motioning right. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's on the move. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got his target. It's Tony. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Here's Sly to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. On the move, headed right. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Ross now from the gun. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Russ is going to cook here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target, and he could play on it.
Punting unit out now. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And not much there, but enough to get across the 45. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 46. This one is taken in by Tony. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Now here's Russ. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. They'll come out throwing. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Wilson now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Russ. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. On play action now, Wilson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His fourth receiving score of the game. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Another drive coming up for this offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So now it's going to be third and long. He'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 39-yard line.
It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. Sanders running dead ahead. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They'll run with Sanders. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. He's no place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. Taking a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a run by Sanders. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it with Sanders. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Here's Sanders. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On 4th down, Wilson. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility